to the Monday morning motivation meeting, and here we are. It is May 31st, 2021. Welcome everyone to our motivational meeting for this week. This is the last day of May, and I want to start off by saying thank you so much. You guys have made this the best day, or best May and the best day, but the best May ever. This has been the best May I've ever experienced in terms of the amount of students that have enrolled, the amount of engagement, amount of feedback. It's really hitting on all cylinders. In fact, our membership grew this week up to 42. This is fantastic. We're getting good quality people into the group. I've been a little bit more on the guard in terms of making sure we don't get people that are sneaking in various ways that are here to try to sell things and not really participate in the group whatsoever. So we're at 42. This is fantastic. We are celebrating Memorial Day here in the USA. So after I finish this video, I'm going to post it and everything, and then I'm going to take the rest of the day off and celebrate like the rest of us Americans do on this wonderful holiday which we pay homage to all of those that have given their lives for all of our freedoms and liberties that we are so grateful and gracious to have here in the States. So we're going to do that. In the States, typically what we do is we'll have barbecues, we'll go jump in the swimming pool, we'll hang out and do things like that. Most likely be a highly limited version of that because we still are dealing with COVID. But it is a great day to kick off the first day of summer. And so this is another sort of mile marker of a year, if you will, that sort of indicates this is when summer begins, Memorial Day. I think it was yesterday. I put up, maybe it was 2 days ago, I put up my sale because Udemy has raised their prices. And I said, wait a minute, these prices have gone up by 20-30% in some cases. Let me do a double celebration, or let me do a celebration and a battle at the same time. A celebration and a battle. Battling against the prices and celebrating the fact that this has been the best May I've ever had. And so I used a promotion that will end on June 3rd at around 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you are interested in any of those courses, you've seen that I posted them here in the group. You've got a few more days to be able to activate that code and get those courses at a great discount. I think there's 2 of them for $9.99, one's for $10.99, and the other's for $12.99. So that's the best price that Udemy will allow me to give my courses away at, and so they're available for the next few days. Now, I woke up this morning to find out that Udemy has launched a Memorial Day sale. So there's another way for you to get the prices at a better deal than normal. Certainly less than what they've raised their prices to. Most of the prices have gone from $79, I think was the average, $79.99 to $94.99. That's a big jump in price. So that's what's going on that front. If you're interested in any of my courses and you're looking at my profile and go, I'd like to take this course, I have some time, I want to sign up for it right now. Before you pay the full price, contact me and I'll see what I can do. If I have coupons available, I will send one directly to you so you can get the best price possible. That's just one of the benefits of being a member of the LLE group. Okay, so let's take advantage of that. Now, moving forward, what we're doing is getting closer and closer to the official launch of LLE. And that's going to happen shortly after I finish the course that I'm currently building out called 6Film. And what I want to do is I'm just going to show you right now on the screen here kind of where I'm at. This is what I just have been working on. These are the different sections that you see I'm flipping through here. I just completed the purpose. If you look up on this screen now, you'll see that this is an image of what I posted, I think earlier this week, maybe sometime last week, which is the mind map of the course. So I've kind of worked my way around this whole map here, and I just finished the purpose section, and tomorrow I will see if I can get through the growth section. Wednesday would put me on acceptance. Thursday might be up in the air because I have to go see my mother. She's having surgery, so likely won't be getting anything done on that day. So this will probably be a Friday project, and then that means over the weekend I could start getting ready to do some filming, because it'll be time to jump in the studio and actually film this whole thing. And meaning next week I'll be into editing, and hopefully by the end of the following week or the week after that, not sure how long this will take, we will be launched, and then we will be that much closer to what it is that we want to be doing here in this group, where I can focus more of my attention to helping you guys and studying and learning and launching and earning, because that's what this is all about. Now, this area that I'm working on right now is the purpose area. That's what I just finished up yesterday. I wanted to touch on that and just kind of share with you as a way to motivate you for this week, for you to find your purpose. And I kind of thought of this morning. I was jumping in the shower. It was like, what is this purpose? And I misspoke the word and said a THIS, which is this. I said dis. And then it just kind of, a bell went off in my head. And I said, well, that's a nice little acronym, dis. Because we all have kind of a universal purpose, if you will. It's the human design purpose. And we have to follow this sort of order. So it depends on where you're at on your human voyage, where you're going to be in one of these three areas. And so DIS, D-I-S, is actually an acronym for being dependent, which means you're receiving help. So basically this is where we're at in childhood. We just need all the help we can get to learn to become the I in DIS. So we're moving from dependent to independent. So D-I-S is dependent, independent, and then service-oriented, or service provider at that point. So these are the three stages, if you will, of this universal or human design purpose that we have. So we want to move from having to rely on others to help us to becoming self-reliant, and this indicates that we're independent. And then at some point we're going to get really proficient at doing these things that we do at this independent state, that we can actually provide a service and help others in that regard. And we can do this in each of the 6 phases of the human voyage, or we can do this in the 8 areas of life balance that we talk about in the human voyage as well. And in each of the 6 and each of the 8, there are niches. So there are literally hundreds and thousands of different ways that you can help people and master things in your life that other people will need, and you'll be able to teach and help. So purpose is all about trying to figure out that niche in life, but you start off by just trying to figure out what your purpose is. And you do that by receiving help and getting out there and then participating in life. And once you really sample some of life, and you figure out what your values are, and you start prioritizing your values, and you start operating by your values, and you start to gain the experience of life, suddenly you start to figure out your purpose. Because what matters to you will ring true in your heart and your soul. You'll feel it. It'll be something that go, I'm passionate about that. This means something to me, and I want to do something about what's going on. Usually it starts with kind of a problem. Okay, there's a problem out there. We want to resolve that problem, and we want to participate in the resolution of that problem. This is our purpose. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking at in 6 film, and you can start that this week yourself right here in the LLE group. Just think about what it is that you're doing to help yourself discover your purpose. Okay, and go out there and start mapping this out just the way I showed you. I mapped out the course. You can do the same thing when it comes to mapping out your purpose. Just figure out the things that you've done, what you like to do, and the things that you don't like to do. Look at those things that you don't like to do and say, what lessons did I learn from not doing or doing those things I didn't like to do? Okay, and then in the area of things that you like to do, what is it about those things that you like, and why? That's an important question. Why did you like to do it? And in that, you'll start to uncover the mystery of your purpose. So there you go. That's your motivation for this week. If you're kind of moping around and just going through the paces of studying the courses and are taking the lessons and going, I'm not really sure what this is all about. I'm doing it. This is fun. I'm getting something out of it. But what's the end game here? Well, the end game is that what you're learning here is all designed for you to launch into your life and be a part of your life so that you can earn in life. And earning, part of earning could very well be discovery of your purpose. That would be a great thing to earn through this whole process of learning to launch it. Okay? I want to give special thanks to the folks I've been working with, Jessica, Joanna, and Leomil. We're still working on our projects together. They are kind of slow in building, but that's the nature of the thing, of pretty much everything. It's all incremental change and slow building. And I'm excited to be a part of it. And we're continually doing the things that we need to do and want to do. And there's purpose behind it. Okay? Now, anybody else in the group? We got 42 members now. So three of you guys are working directly with me at this point. So that leaves another 39 folks out there. If you want to reach out and contact me, talk to me about what it is that you're interested in the realms of learning, launching, and earning, we could do something together. I'll help you out. The group is still small enough where I can dedicate some of my time to you individually. So take advantage of this, because after we launch, we will sometime in the summertime for sure. And I start promoting these things because I'm going to be taking some courses on marketing, and Jessica and I are bouncing some things back and forth in that realm. And once I launch and start using all the power of the social media and all these things, suddenly you're going to see this group start to blow up. And when the group blows up to a certain size, I won't be able to help everybody. So while we're in this beta stage, take advantage of my time. I'm going to be here directly available for each and every one of you. Okay? Now, finally, I just want to say I'm going to be posting like I do every day as often as I can. And, engage with those posts. Post questions. Put something up yourself. I'm okay with that. There are some rules, of course. Make sure you know what the rules are. There's no self-promoting. But if you have something that's congruent with what I'm doing, that complements what it is that we're doing here, just send me a private message and say, hey, I'm thinking about posting this and I'm not sure if it's going to pass the rules test or not. Just send it over to me. I'll let you know if we can do it or not. But pretty much most of everything that you probably want to do will be okay. All right, and then we'll put that up and then we'll leave it open for discussion. Okay, together we need to move the learning up to the next level by having group discussions. Okay, so I post things up with the idea that we'll get involved and start talking about these topics. And once we officially launch, I'm going to start really looking in specific lectures of different courses and spending time really unpacking these things on a one-on-one and in a group type of level with the members of the group. So that's what's going to happen in the future. Okay, so continue the engagement. Let's move the learning up by having group discussions, because this is going to help us all launch and to earn. Okay, and that's going to wrap up this week's Monday Motivation. Everybody in LLE, go out and have yourself a fantastic, wonderful Memorial Day and the rest of the weekend. Welcome to summer and welcome to you, and go out there and have the best day possible. Till next week, take care.